Manchester United's 7-0 loss to Liverpool will be one sort of a victory that Liverpool fans will not be forgetting in a hurry, and truth be told, you can understand why that's the case. For one, it's a 7-0 victory against Manchester United, the heaviest loss that Liverpool have ever inflicted on Manchester United. And what's more, this also came at a time when Liverpool were desperately searching for some form. But it's also going to be a game that you will remember for Mohamed Salah etching his name even further into the record books as far as Liverpool's history is concerned. Why exactly is that the case? Well, that's because Mohamed Salah ended up breaking quite a few records in the course of the game. Don't forget, he scored a brace. He scored 2 goals for Liverpool in this particular match. And what it did for him, well, it ended up catapulting him to the top of Liverpool's Premier League goal scorers record. You heard that right. If you're looking at players who have scored the most goals for Liverpool in the Premier League, then Mohamed Salah is now the man at the top. In fact, he sits atop a list that was for the longest of times taken up by Robbie Fowler. Salah now has 129 goals to his name in Liverpool colours in the Premier League, whereas Robbie Fowler had 128. In fact, if you're looking at the top 5 Premier League goal scorers for Liverpool, it's littered with legendary names, because after Fowler, you have Steven Gerrard, who had scored 120, Michael Owen, who had gotten 118, and Salah's former Liverpool teammate Sadio Mane, right down there with 90 goals. Very respectable figure, but Salah has quite clearly eclipsed all of these players because he now has 129 goals and counting for Liverpool, because there's no way he's going to be stopping considering the kind of form he's been in lately and considering the fact that he has been tied down to the Anfield side with a brand new contract. And given the kind of form he's in, why exactly would he be wanting to even consider change? More likely that he stays on and ends up being a central part to the rebuild that Liverpool are trying to undertake, and with good reason, considering the kind of form he's been in. He still remains arguably the key man for Liverpool going forward. In fact, if you look at just the kind of records that he's established already in the Premier League, it'd be easy to understand why it is that Liverpool are so keen to ensure he stays on and remains central to any rebuild they will be undertaking. So, right now, Mohamed Salah holds quite a few distinctions when you're looking at his Premier League career. He's got the most number of Premier League goals by an African player with 131 goals, because aside from the 129 that he scored for Liverpool, he's also scored a 2 during his rather brief and forgettable stint at Chelsea. He's also, of course, gotten the most goals for Liverpool, which we discussed, at 129. And more amazingly, he has the most number of left-footed goals in the history of the Premier League, having scored 104 of those 129 goals with his magical left foot. He also holds the record of the most number of goals scored by any player in a 38-game Premier League season, with a total of 32 goals. Now, of course, the record for the most number of goals scored in the Premier League is 34, which of course belongs to the likes of Andy Cole and of course Alan Shearer, but those came in a 42 or in a season that featured a lot more games, 42 games to be exact, whereas Salah's 32 goals came in a season that included 38 games. So quite frankly, Salah continues to be racking up the numbers for Liverpool, and as I said, it's easy to see why it is that the hierarchy continue to see him as being a key player in any rebuild that they will be doing. Yes, Salah is not quite the same young player that he was when he had joined Liverpool a few years ago, but he remains operating at his peak. He's still able to, get goals and assists, and the interlinking, and perhaps that's more important, is that the kind of interlinking play that he had with the likes of Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo shows that Liverpool may already have found their new fearsome trio to replace the old trio that was, of course, Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane and Roberto Firmino. Don't forget, Firmino has also confirmed that he will be leaving the club come the end of the season, which means the 2 of that trio are gone. But with Núñez now finally striking form and Cody Gakpo finding his feet alongside an rampant and informed Salah, it does in fact seem like Liverpool's push for a top 4 spot finish in this season's Premier League could very well still be on, and this man will be very key to it all, as he always has been since he's joined the Anfield club. Thank you guys so very much for joining us in this particular video. If you enjoy our work, please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, leave us a comment, follow us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, and don't forget to download the AajTak app as well. If you're already on the channel, well, go ahead and check out some other videos that we may have done, and also, once again, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you again for joining us. As always, I've been Shaindas. I hope to see you with us through the day, and don't forget to check out some other videos. For now, though, from my side, goodbye.